A capacity crowd, better than 21,000, making their way into the United Center here in Chicago. And this crowd is sky high, with the Bulls making their return to the playoffs for the first time since 1998. It is game one of the best of seven between the Washington Wizards and the Chicago Bulls. Shot clock down at 3. Hughes fires and scores.
Larry Hughes.
Strong words to say as Arenas picks it off and gives it up. What a play.
That's what they do. They get steals and they score on the open floor, and that's the one thing, layups in transition on bad passes.
Hughes.
Yeah, right now, Hughes is just jumping over Heinrich as far as in that situation, trying to take him.
Oh, in this first quarter, it's game one of the best of seven between the Bulls and the Wizards.
A big issue. Scotty had to play through a lot of pain.
Scotty now working television. They're in Chicago with Tom Dorr and Johnny Kerr.
They had
taking a #1 pick. Who would it be?
Well, Jason Richardson's the best player out of the group. I think Eddie Curry is the guy with the most talent, and of course, with this heart ailment, you don't know what's going to happen. That's what they want to build on, because in order to be successful in the playoffs, you have to have interior offense and defense. And ironically, the guy who's probably the best player on the floor from that.
Wizards with another 7-0 run. Here is Gordon over Dixon.
That was still a good contestant. Would be keyed by a guy like Stacey King or Bobby Hansen or Judd Bushler, guys who normally didn't play a lot as Gordon knocks down the 20-footer. But guys who were prepared because Phil Jackson.
Maryland, who
we're seeing zone here,
provides energy off the bench. We're down to 10 seconds in the quarter. And here is Gordon. Yes. Ben Gordon with 3.6 to go in this
team in the NBA. They just couldn't get anything to go.
Here is Gordon for 3. Ben Gordon from downtown to bring the Bulls within 3.
Boy, he has such. Look at how he sets him up here away from the ball. Comes off the screen, keeps on coming. Jameson can't get there, and you're right. He shoots a great three-point shot. Well, and you saw it last night with Mike Bibby. Sometimes in the playoffs, you come out so pumped up, and you want to play so well, like this guy's doing. That guy's in rhythm. But if you fall out of rhythm early,
ever NBA playoff game, 5% from the field. Larry Hughes right back. He thought he was hacked on the plate. It's not by Haywood.
I think what Arenas needs to do here is you see Hughes knock down the jumper. He's on fire. Arenas has to get to the line. You're able to put it together, but great to see him here tonight. If you're a Wizards fan, performing so well.
Here's Gordon with a rainbow. Ben Gordon again, 6 or better.
And he has absolutely been a huge find for John Paxson.
Here's Gordon for 3. Ben Gordon from downtown. The Bulls by 3, and the Wizards want to talk it over.
Well, this guy is known for his fourth quarter antics. How about his second quarter here tonight? He is 7 for 10. He's got 16 points in just 10 minutes of action. Bulls fans have become awfully accustomed to this sight here this season. Ben Gordon on fire here, knocking down the wide open jump shot, then comes off the screen roll. You see that beautiful high release. Look at him move without the ball for the 3, and then another case where he really works hard to get the ball. Hughes with good defense, but nice screen by Antonio Davis. Gordon knocks down another.
By Haywood. Here comes Hughes. And by Gordon. Hughes. Yes. Larry Hughes in the face of Ben Gordon. There comes Hughes. 3-on-2. Hughes to the pull-up. Yes. Larry Hughes on fire in this first half. 8 of 10. He has 18 points.
Right now, he's keeping them in the game. I think the most amazing thing right now is Arenas has not scored yet. And Antoine Jameson is 1 for 8. So Scott Skiles has actually taken 2 out of the big 3 out of the game. But his guy, Ben Gordon, smoking.
8 up, but still a pretty good first half for Larry. Kwame Brown. And the crowd and the Bulls want an offensive interference.
I don't think he touched that one. I think that was a good one. Next year, they just have to tell him that every game is actually a playoff.
Larry Hughes again, right in from three-point territory that has been played at a frantic pace. 1 minute remaining in this first half. Hughes draws the foul on Duhart and scores! Larry Hughes will head to the line.
Boy, we're seeing some unbelievable one-on-one play between Hughes and Jordan.
Yeah, you said Jordan.
I was right.
You're
yeah.
right. The Freudian slip. Look at this pump fake and then draws the contact, knocks it down. 23 points here in the first half. Kwame Brown loves it. And Eddie Jordan.
Ben Gordon sits down. What a performance by Gordon in this first half. 8 of 12.
Because obviously Harrington, the main offensive weapon down on the block for Chicago.
The man who led the NBA in most steals per game, Hughes. What a move by Hughes. Yes, and the foul. Off the steal, he goes the distance. He's able to hit and draws the foul.
How about the little left-handed in and out move on the dribble and then uses that body control to draw the foul and finish the play. This is incredible. Here's the guy who you said, Marv, averaged almost 3 steals per game, leading the NBA this year. Watch this little inside out to get 2 defenders and then up and over Chandler. That's foul number 3 on Tyson. So fouls really, Washington probably likes it too. I mean, they want to get up and down, and this type of situation kind of produces a more high-tempo game.
And Eddie's matching down right now.
Starting June 10th, only on TNT.
All right, back to the live action. Larry Hughes and Gordon.
Boy, is this going to be a fun series. Such a great matchup. We talked about it. This offense versus defense, and you can just see the flow changing from possession to possession. Looks like it's going to be a...
Ben Gordon, 86% free throw shooter. Able to get to it. Here's Gordon firing. Yes.
That's fourth quarter.
That's a tip. Heinrich looked out. Chandler didn't see it coming. Gordon did and scores from downtown. Ben Gordon, who has been Mr. Clutch for the Bulls. Second team foul on the Bulls.
Here's what you're talking about, Clip. He finds Gordon, and then look at Chandler with the little screen. Gordon, Mr. Fourth Quarter, getting heated up here, and this crowd loves it. Great energy.
That was number 4 on Hughes. Gordon, an excellent free throw shooter, 86% at the line.
Kind of getting in the game. They've got to find a way to either get to the free throw line or get a score.
Gordon converts. All closer of the game presented by TNT's new series, The Closer, which premieres June 13th.
Well, this guy's the real closer, probably the closer of the season. Ben Gordon's got 10 here already tonight, and of course,
Bulls diving on the floor. Davis gets it ahead. It's a 3-on-0, and Gordon scores.
you know, when you're Mr. Fourth Quarter, just get out of his way. I mean, he's not going to pass that ball. Get out of his way. Let him do his thing.
Wizards take a timeout. 3:43 left in the fourth. Bulls now lead by 4.
Here's the steal, and he has Nocioni ahead of him, but he says, this is my job.
98. Led by Mr. Fourth Quarter, Ben Gordon. Andres Nocioni, 25 and 18. 17 for Kirk Heinrich. Larry Hughes, the high point man for Washington, with 31. Again, the final score, Bulls 103 and the Wizards 94. For Craig Sager, Steve Kerr, Flip Saunders, and our entire crew, I'm Marv Albert saying good night from Chicago. We now take you to San Antonio, where Kevin Harlan and Doug